What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com, and welcome to our preview of the 149th Kentucky Derby, live from Churchill Downs, Saturday, May 6th. Going to be race 12 on the card here. The Kentucky Derby, what a race it's going to be. Grade 1 event, going a mile and a quarter, $3 million on the line here. Field of 20 plus 3 also eligibles. Let us first say this. Don't ignore the also eligibles. Pay attention to the scratches. If 21, 22, or 23 get into this race, make sure you take an extra look at them. You can thank Rich Strike for that last year, as the 21 won the Kentucky Derby. All right, well, it feels like there could be an upset this year as well. It is just a field that looks a lot alike. You really had to break it down. You really have to dive deep to try to find the horse that you want to pick. I'm going to go backwards here. Usually I give the top horse first. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to give you 5. These are the 5 that I think one of these 5 are going to win. The 5 that I'm probably going to use on all my tickets. After that, maybe sprinkle a few in second and third. But these are the 5 that I really think are win candidates. The first one, and the horse I rank 5th here, is number 8, Mage. I think the more you look at Mage, you just feel like he's pretty darn good, and he's running well despite not having great trips. His biggest problem is he doesn't break very well. But the biggest problem for handicappers is, what if he does break well this time? He could go to the front and he could sit a really, really nice trip. He does have solid early speed. It's been the gate that's been the problem. I think he'll be forwardly placed. I think they'll try as hard as they can, obviously, to get him out of the gate fast. He could sit the perfect trip. I like Mage. I'll put him in 5th. In 4th, it's Angel of Empire for me. It's a horse, the 14 Angel of Empire, that I had on top for a while the last day or two and had him in 2nd or 3rd. I ended up 4th with him. Well, I think he's just improving and doing awfully well leading up to this race. I think he's working out fine. I just don't know that he's quite fast enough to actually get up and win the whole thing. That being said, he is one I am going to use because I respect him a lot and I respect his trainer a lot. And I really respect, I should say, the level of improvement we've seen race by race by race. So as I say, I'm not sure he's fast enough. He could be improving still. And if he gets one more notch of improvement, he could be fast enough. So I put him in 4th. I think he's going to be tough to hold off down the stretch. I expect him to come with a big move on the turn. So number 14, Angel of Empire, in 4th for me. In 3rd, number 10, Practical Move. And boy, I've almost picked this horse to win. I am afraid of the mile and a quarter with Practical Move. That is my biggest issue with him. But I think he's going to sit a very nice trip from the 10 hole. I think he's going to get nice early position. I think he'll turn for home and take the lead. I'm worried he's going to hold off everybody coming from behind. When you look at Practical Move, his race at a mile and a 16th, whoa, probably the best race we've seen all year from a 3-year-old. It was fantastic. His race at a mile and an 1/8, when they turned for home, it sure looked like we were going to see more of the same. It looked like Practical Move was going to run a huge one. He seemed to flatten just a bit to me that last 16th. If you disagree, I get it. He just, to me, seemed to slow down just a little bit. I think he gets a perfect trip in the Kentucky Derby. I'm not going to be shocked at all if he wins. I'm not talking anybody off of him. I think he's going to flatten out just a bit. He might have good enough position to get it done, though. He might be far enough ahead of the real contenders that he can hold them off. I'm just skeptical, though. That's why I put him in 3rd. Just at the end of the day, just not sure he's going to be able to finish that last 16th of a mile. All right, this has been the big debate, and it's been over these 2 horses I'm going to say next. I went back and forth over and over with these 2. In 2nd, I'm going to put number 15, Forte. I just feel like this horse is going to be one that's, maybe not bet enough because he really hasn't done anything wrong. He's really been the best horse in this crop. I don't think he's improved much as a 2-year-old or from as a 3-year-old from 2. It still might be good enough. End of the day, I think he's going to run exceptionally well. I think he's going to get up there with a shot. I think he's going to get beat late, but I like Forte a lot. I think it'd be kind of crazy not to have him on some of your tickets. I know he's a short price. I know the buyers don't jump out on everybody's list, but I still think he's a lot of quality, and I think you got to give him a lot of credit for winning that Florida Derby. Time wasn't great. The buyer wasn't great, but boy, he had to dig down deep and do it. He also proved he can win without having a great trip. I thought that was excellent as well from Forte. I've got him 2nd. I think he's really tough. And if he wins, I'm going to win because I'm not letting him beat me. I'm going to have him on a lot of tickets. Finally on top, the number 5, Tapit Trice for me. Look, I remember Bluegrass Day, watching him live and in person, whether it be the paddock, the post parade. the race itself, the gallop out coming back, I just thought he ran exceptional. And I think this horse is the real deal. I think he is the best horse in this race. Now, the big worry is from the 5-hole, him navigating a trip is going to be tough. However, I did go back and watch his races when he broke from the rail. He broke from the rail in an allowance race at Gulfstream Park, was able to maneuver, no problems. He broke from the rail in the Bluegrass. He was able to maneuver, no problems. It's going to be tougher here. There's not any doubt about it. He's got way more horses to his outside than he did in those 2 races. I'm not making any bones about it. If you don't want to play him because of the projected trip, I get it. I think he's the best horse. I think he has the most talent. I think he has the most upside. If you can just get him out and get him in about 10th early, get him to the outside and just let him do the same exact thing he did in the Bluegrass, I don't have any doubt he's going to win. I do have doubt that he's going to get that trip. And that's why I'm not going big on him, and I'm not extremely confident on him. That trip is going to be a little tricky, but you know what? I'm going to go with the horse who I think is the best and has the most upside. It is Tapit Trice. I get it. He's goofy. I get it. He doesn't break very well. But you know what? He has the best jockey in this country. Luis Saez aboard. Hopefully he can work out a trip for him. Listen, we get a little racing luck. I think, like I said, if he turns for home and he's in position, he's going to win. If he's in position, and that's going to be the big key. But I'm not going to go against him. I loved what I saw in the Bluegrass. All right, let's recap it there. It's about as passionate as I could get about this Kentucky Derby. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. You can see or hear my excitement in the voice. So I went in 5th, number 8, Mage. I went in 4th, number 14, Angel of Empire. I went in 3rd, number 10, Practical Move. Number 15, Forte in 2nd. And I am doing it, officially sticking with number 5, Tapit Trice, to win Kentucky Derby 149. Those are the 5 horses I like the best. Those are the 5 I'm going to get involved the most in the Kentucky Derby. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've watched our Kentucky Derby ranking since November, we really appreciate that as well. It's been a ton of fun. We've worked on this for 6 months. Here we are. Hopefully one of these 5 win, because if they do, probably going to cash a few tickets no matter who it is. We're going to get some coverage to those 5 horses. Again, thanks everybody for watching this video. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. And most importantly, good luck on the Kentucky Derby Saturday at Churchill Downs.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.